Christ, it's going to be a nightmare to get off now. I literally cannot believe I just did that. I'm literally a moron. I'm literally an idiot. That was literally the most ridiculous thing I've ever done in my life. I can only apologise for people that may have nightmares in the near future, potentially be scarred for life. I think the best course of action would be just to run the intro and forget about everything that's happened. Yeah, let's do that. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new episode here with Viktoria, Köln, and we are ready to rumble. Teams cannot handle us at the moment. Like, we're going to take this competition by storm this year. Yes, I did say that last year. I am completely aware. But just go with it, yeah? Just go with it. So, how has it been since last episode? Well, as you can see from the results that we've got, we have got 3 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss. So, very, very good over the past few games, which is very nice to see considering the start of this year wasn't fantastic. Obviously, the last episode being against Rostock, a 1-1, a draw, and then going into Duisburg straight after it with a 1-0 loss at home. But after this game against Duisburg, I was a little bit concerned. I was panicking a little bit. So I did have a change of system. I did change things around a little bit to try and make sure that we didn't absolutely ruin the start of the year and put us right down there to where we weren't able to fight to get into them playoffs or promotion spots. But thankfully, after a change of system and personnel in our side, we did get our results back on track, being against Garching, and we absolutely battered these boys 4-0. I'll show you the tactic in just a second, but essentially it's a 4-1, 2-2-1s with a DM just behind the 2 midfielders, and it worked very, very well in this game. As you can see, absolute dominance from our boys. 16 shots to their 1 shot. They had no chance against us. Our attacking force, especially with Corella, Lorenz and Magnaghi, were absolutely unreal this game. Absolutely unreal. One questionable thing you may be thinking, why am I putting Curtis Jones in midfield when he's best out wide or just behind the striker? I just thought, with this guy's ability, with his passing, his vision and his overall dominance as a player in this league, I just felt it'd be a little bit better as a playmaker in a midfield 3, because obviously we've took out the player just behind the striker and took him from there to the DM position. So I felt this guy in the middle of the park dictating things a little bit would really, really benefit us. And in this game, he was brilliant. Obviously 7.5, he was struggling a little bit towards the end of the game, but the midfield was pulling strings, and thankfully we were able to our strikers and attacking players were able to make the most of it. So 4-0 win, fantastic start to the new tactic I've created. So our next game was a 3-1 win against Meppen. Now, just bear in mind that Garching and Meppen are poor teams in this division, so we were fully expected to obviously win these games, so it was pretty difficult to see whether or not the tactic was working, or if it was just our players were so much better than them that our quality just shone through. But onto this game, absolutely dominant once again. They got players sent off just after half time. Just like in the previous game, Curtis Jones having an absolute blinder, 3 key passes alongside Junglas and Carrera. Eric Moran, the defensive midfielder, also having a blinder of a game, and Lorenz getting a goal. And did he get an assist? Yeah, he got an assist and a goal, so really, really good game from our attacking players in midfield once again. Magnaghi having not the best of games, but thankfully the players around him were able to convert, and we were able to get, I don't want to say an easy win, but a very dominant display thankfully resulted in 3 points. So straight after that, we had a very tough game against Braunschweig side, a 0-0. Now, this, I'm going to say we were very unlucky in this game, just because looking at it, the stats probably show that we were fairly dominant, and we were fairly dominant. We absolutely played them around for the full 90 minutes. We just weren't able to get this that elusive goal to get us them 3 points. But an away draw against one of the tougher sides in this division, you can't really complain too much. So I came away from this game quite confident, especially on our display in this game. You know, it was looking good. It was looking very, very good. Then our final game before we get into the game of the episode was against Grobbersbach. A 5-0 demolition job. Felix Carrera bagging a hat-trick. Now, weirdly, this was a lot more even, but we scored a lot more goals. Grobbersbach definitely had a good few chances in the game to, you know, pull a goal or two back, but we were just overall a lot more clinical, and all of our team was absolutely incredible. Curtis Jones, another blinder. Pellegrini, our right back, getting an assist, and our defender Kilman as well getting an assist and a hat-trick from Carrera, as I said. So all of our team getting above a 7.0 rating, which was very, very nice to see. Their goalkeeper getting, quite frankly, an absolute disastrous 5.7 rating, which probably says a lot about this game. Their goalkeeper was bad. Just, that's putting it lightly. Their goalkeeper was bad. But 5-0, our confidence is sky high at the moment, and our next game is against Hertha. Hertha BSC reserve team, I'm going to say it is. I'm assuming it's their second team. Recently promoted as well, so you'd probably expect us to get 3 points against this side. They are currently in 9th, and we are currently sitting a very comfortable 5th in the league. 3 wins, 2 draws and 1 loss with a 10 goal difference. So we are currently on par with VfL Bochum, with the second highest or joint highest goal difference. So a win here will put us, if results go our way, a win here will put us into that automatic playoff and promotion push. Looks like Bochum are pretty dominant. They're currently unbeaten, so it looks like Bochum are going to be the team that is going to win the league if they carry on this rich run of form that they're currently on. But enough of the league, enough of the results. Let's show you the tactical masterpiece that I've created, which is this: a 4-1-2-2-1. Very, very simple tactic. We've got no instructions, absolutely nothing, with Moran just sitting in front of the defenders and asking him to basically dictate tempo just behind the 2 midfielders with his passing and his vision, his tackling as well. This guy has been brilliant since he slotted in that position. And as I said before, Curtis Jones in that Mazzala role, so he is still involved in the attacking play. He's perhaps not as comfortable as if we put him out to the wings, but he's been performing absolutely incredibly since he's slotted in there. So we're going to definitely keep him in there with Junglas next to him in that box-to-box midfield role. Once again, having a really, really good season so far. He is on the old side, so that is a little bit of concern. But then the main boys, the main men, the VIPs, Laurent, Carrera and Magnaghi have formed quite a formidable partnership. It's been really, really nice because when Magnaghi hasn't scored, Carrera or Laurent haven't scored, and when Carrera and Laurent haven't scored, Magnaghi scored. So it's a good sort of partnership that they've currently got with each other, and hopefully going into today's game, that will continue. So we will go to the game, the match screen, and we will continue there. Here we are then, and wow, they've got a regen in their side already. This guy. Right then, let's have a go at this. Krzysztof Wojciechowski. Krzysztof Wojciechowski. I'm going to say it's that, but seeing this guy immediately makes me a lot more confident in the game. They're playing, quite frankly, an atrocious right back in their side. I'm confident. This is a win. Give me the win now, Hertha. Just come and speak to me man to man in the dressing room. Say you forfeit the game. Absolutely fine. No hard feelings. Just forget about it. We'll just give me the win and we'll be fine. We'll be fine. He didn't come into my dressing room in the end. Damn. Well, let's get into this game. We're going to go into the dressing room. I expect nothing but a win. And I think that's very much true. We're going to say make a difference out there. We've got instructions on players as well. Let's go, boys. Come on. Kickoff has happened. And let's hope. Okay, there is a chance here, and I've immediately realised the speed is a little bit too quick for my liking, so let's slow it down. Professional. But it looks like it's going to be for us. Junglass, Eric Moran. A lot of pressure on him today. Obviously, I've sung his praises before the match. Hopefully he can continue that. And we are playing the ball round very nicely, but this needs to result in something here. Instead of a counter-attack by them. Midfield and our Pellegrini getting involved as well. What a ball to Andrade. Can he get that ball in? That's a penalty. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Get him sent off. It's not a card. Absolute poppycock. But we have a chance to put ourselves 1-0 ahead here with Jones. Can he slot it? Was anyone worried? I wasn't. I wasn't worried at all. Yes, come on. 1-0 away from home. Curtis Jones, you are my boy. 25 minutes on the clock, and we are absolutely dominant in this game. Better possession, better shots. I would like another goal just before half time, just so I don't have to say anything like don't get complacent in the changing rooms. But it is coming. Half time is flying towards us at a very quick pace, and here it is. Right then, only one chance in the entire first half. Thankfully, it resulted in a goal for us. I am going to say don't get complacent though, because I don't want us to make this lead, into a draw. So let's continue what we're doing, boys. Let's get out there and get another one. Come on, boys. We can do it. Oh, there's a set piece, and it's for Hertha here. Oh, no. Okay, good clearance. Can we get to that? No one's there. Right. Hold on. Mr. Magnagi's just standing there like an absolute melon. You gonna run, or are you just gonna, sit there? Do you want me to get you a martini, mate? Clown. Absolute clown. But he's still got the ball, worryingly. Kovic. But it's a good tackle, Lorentz. If Magnaghi scores now, I'm going to be fuming. He's going all the way. Is he going to... I think he's going to go all the way, and he is. And it's a poor finish in the end. Perhaps should have sweated it to Magnaghi, who was in the box. But it's looking promising. Even when they are sort of getting attacks, we are breaking them down quite easily. But it is 65 minutes on the clock, and I am going to make a few subs in a few minutes, I think. Oh, right. Carrera is struggling, so I've been forced into making a change here. Now, the problem is that I don't have a right winger. I suppose Jones is going to have to go there, and we're going to have to ask Nicholas. Is Nicholas May any good? No. Right then. We're going to ask Wunderlich to go in that Mazzala role. He is a little bit old, I believe. 34, so he's not going to have the perhaps physicals that we're looking for in that role, but he has got the mentals and the technicals to perform it efficiently. Right, full time is flying here, and I am concerned they're going to get a late chance. So let's time waste, play for set pieces, and we'll work ball into box as well. Fingers crossed we can see out this game. Now I am going to make another few subs just to make sure that we see this game out. Magnagi's had a poor game. I'm going to ask... I'm actually not going to bring anyone else on. You're going to ask for... We are going to ask Holtas to sit back a little bit more, just so he's not caught out. Oh, don't do this. Okay, Vice has got the ball. 4 minutes added on. Can we see this game out? And it looks like we're going to. And that is a win for the Köln boys. Come on, let's go. Another 3 points in the bag. Although it did come from a penalty, I will take it. I'm definitely not complaining. That was a very good one. That was a very good win. Lovely stuff. And that's jolted us right into the exact same position. Brilliant. Actually, were we in sixth? Were we in sixth? I can't remember. Whatever the case, 3 points on the board. Got a better goal difference now. It looks like Bochum actually... Did Bochum draw? Or did they already play their game? No, they played their game yesterday. Right, okay, that'll be why. Okay then, so it's going well so far. In the relegation zone, Meppen, Garching, Hal and Zwickau are all in there. And it's not looking good for them boys at the moment, especially Meppen. They haven't even got a win yet. And neither have Garching, and neither have Hal. Jesus, they're not even getting a win. Blimey, it's not going well. But we're on quite a run, unbeaten in 5. Can we do a team meeting? Can we? We're doing very well, boys. Right, we can't. Brilliant. So where are we going to come back to next then? I'm going to say, I want a big game. Wow, we've got Hal, Zwickau and So we've got Zwickau and Hull in the next few games. So and at home as well. So you'd expect us to beat them boys. I'm going to say we're going to come back for the Kaiserslautern game. So we're going to have a massive gap. We're going to play 7 games, and then Kaiserslautern game at home, who are currently in 3rd. Obviously, they had a good season last year as well. So they're going to be up and around where we're fighting for. So that is where we're going to come back to, ladies and gentlemen. But that is going to bring the end to the episode. So, as always, I want to thank you amazing people for watching, supporting, liking. Absolutely amazing. I haven't done this in a few episodes, but if you do want to catch me on Twitch, I am live every Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for at least 3 hours every day. We're currently doing a Burnley save. It's going quite well. We're in the Premier League on the Legends database. So if you are interested in seeing me live, I'll put it this side. Yeah, this side. I'll put it on this side for you. I mean, it's not even pointing correctly. There we go. If you want to catch me. And chances are, that guy makes an appearance quite a few times as well, so we can all enjoy it. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.